Good day everybody, this is Dark Comet and welcome to my channel. Hope you're having a great day so far. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is going to be episode number 32 of Eivor's adventures here in England. Last episode we met with Ronvi and she asked us to build up an alliance with the city of London, which when we got there we met two Sheriff Reeves. One was called Stowe and one was Erke, who was a fellow Dane. We also found out that the governor of London, Trigger, was brutally murdered and his head was taken away and body parts removed, etc. We went and tracked down some clues that we went over to the Temple of Mithras and discovered some letters which indicated that there's three people that could have been responsible for the governor's murder. They were the Arrow, the Leech, and the Compass, and Eivor believes that they are part of the Order of Ancients. So now we're going to take those clues and see if we can track down each of these three Order of the Ancient culprits and avenge the governor of his murder. So let's get busy, guys. Alright, the first thing we're going to do today is we're going to track down the Arrow. We're going to go and talk to Reeve Stowe, who's over here in the West London Market, and see what he has to say and see if we can find out more clues of where this Arrow might be.
Eivor, welcome to the West Market.
A lawman like you could set folks on edge in a square like this. Why not wear a cloak?
Hide my face? Not a chance. It does the people good to see a lawman on the hunt. And once we've found the Arrow, this order needs to know we'll be after the Leech and the Compass as well.
Any noise yet about the Arrow and recruits?
I've heard whispers. Somewhere here, a man gives you a coin, and this coin grants you entry to a contest run by the Arrow's men.
Which man? I see too many here.
He's good at blending in. I haven't spotted him yet today.
I'll sniff around. You stay back.
Eivor, what was your impression of Erke?
You know him better than me. If you suspect him, only say the word.
No, I believe in Erke. It's me I don't trust. I feel unfit for my post some days. Forgive me. My latest thoughts have been restless. I've been a Reeve for so long, fighting for God's justice. I shed my earthly attachments for his great plans.
But you couldn't shed Erke and his friendship.
No. No, I'm not sure I could.
It's good to talk. Unburden your soul. Clears the mind and lifts the weight off the chest.
Yes, indeed. And thank you for listening.
I should find one of these coins soon. Will you be around?
I'll return to St. Paul's just down the road. Godspeed, Eivor.
Okay guys, let's go ahead and look for one of these people who has a coin and take it from him, either by force or by other methods. I don't know what choices we actually have here. I'm assuming we have to kill the guy and take the coin. There's one here.
Show me. Is that the coin for the Archery Contest?
Keep off, boyo. This is my coin. I shot. You want one? You talk to my mate Hussa, and he'll point you through.
We both paid for this job. 3 stubs of silver a month. Is that true?
Yeah, and they pay you more if you drag your brothers into it. Hussa's earned a fortune skimming the docks of London.
I can't see any other way except for to attack these guys and take it from them. Of course, civilians love to get in the way here. Okay, we got our coin now. I don't think we can hide. I think we've been seen by multiple people. Oh, they cut it on fire. That's hilarious. We hide in the hay bale and they catch it on fire. This is by far my favorite weapon combination here with the shield and the one-handed battle hammer. Really fun combination. Very quick and powerful, lots of stun, and I really enjoy it. It's got to be my favorite. My second favorite would be the spear and shield combination. But yeah, this one-handed battle hammer, or sometimes there's blacksmith hammers and stuff like that. Find one that you like and use it. It's quite enjoyable. Really enjoy it. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I mean, I know that in other previous older versions of the Assassin's Creed games we could actually pickpocket things. I heard that we can do that in this game. I just haven't seen it or learned the skill to do so. That would have been really ideal. In that one we could have just snuck up and stole the coin, but this is going to have to do. Let's go ahead and see if we can take this coin here to the amphitheater and then do the archery contest and see if we can sneak in and find out who that arrow is. London's kind of cool. It kind of surprised me a little bit with all the ancient Roman ruins around, but I guess that's kind of how it could have been. It's a really interesting looking city back in the old days. They must have built up over all of it as they're building the city of London, as they're growing. So here we are at the Londinium Amphitheatre. Let's go ahead and find who we can talk to here and give him this coin.
I keep seeing them around my mum's house.
Thinking they can stink up the place.
What's your business? Shooting or watching?
You're looking for skilled archers, and now you've found one.
This contest is private. Invitation only.
Your men are handing out these coins like they were on fire. Is this enough?
It's enough to keep us talking. But I'll want to see how well you handle that bow before you go any further. Want a trial round to test your eye?
I'll shoot a practice round, just to be sure.
Go ahead then. They're all set up.
How was that?
You've got quite an eagle eye on you.
I've had enough practice. Let's begin.
A real fanatic you are. Get ready. All right, take your mark. Hook set. Arrows knocked. Fire! We are halfway down the sand. Time! Eivor leads to victory!
I can shoot a mid-flight seagull through the eye.
And you're still only good enough to beat me once.
Well shot! You have earned your place at the Arrow's side today. He'll be eager to meet you. Hold yourself to the Imperial Arch and speak with our man, Hussa. Recite the phrase. May the Father of Understanding guide us. And he'll know it's you.
Alright guys, we won the mini archery, not really a tournament as I thought it was going to be, but more of a just a initiation thing there to see if we could win in the time frame. And now we can be chosen to talk to this other gentleman here. Don't know exactly where they are, but can't be that far away. Just over on the other side of the amphitheater here. Let's go see what this guy says and see what the next stage of this trial is to get close to the arrow.
Are you Husa?
Yeah, and who's asking?
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
And may the Mother of Wisdom give us strength. You're to stand just there, look your best when the arrow comes forth, and keep still.
Friends, brethren, good people of London, we have had a hard week. Cowardly invaders stole into our governor's home and robbed him of his life. Trigger, my friend, my leader, slaughtered like a dog by outsiders, by the enemy. Do we expect his Reeves to guide us? Some arst outwits let Trigger die. They think we're safe. But our governor knew. He confided in me his real plans to protect London. The drunken Danes of Northumbria polluting the north. Alfred and his men of Wessex rallying to the south. Of all this, Trigger said, Avgos, what we need now are strong borders and stronger soldiers. Today, I honor that wish. I present to you, good people of London, our new elite archery force. These elite archers will be stationed with our springers, ready to attack invaders by land or by water. And further, until these storms of accusations clear, I will take Trigger's place at the head of our fair city. Not that I could replace him, for Trigger was a pillar of steel. But I can try. Let me be your arrow. Let me point a true way forward. Some will be naysayers. Those who wish to discredit me. And those who wish to keep London weak. Listen not to them, friends. I serve only London. I serve you. London is a place of prosperity. Prosperity we must export to all of Britain's kingdoms. No more false kings with their lies. Heed the ancient ways. The true strength of London. Rule London. Rule Britain. Rule the world. Into order and truth!
Okay, guys, let's go ahead and assassinate this Order of the Ancients. Argos.
Just watch! Arrows knocked! It's a hard thing to raise the rats of a city into warriors. Hook, set!
You raised no one. You only trapped them in their cowering fear.
Draw strings! First wave fire! No, I gave these men order. I gave them purpose. I showed them their common enemy. Anchor strings! Second wave fire! I was arrow for their rage. Without a foe to consume, we devour ourselves.
He speaks true. A man without an enemy defeats himself.
Justify all you want. You're just a king killer and a coward.
Mighty High Horse, you'd do the same if you were me. Aim and fire!
Okay, we crossed another Order of the Ancients guy off the list here. His name is Avgos The Arrow. He mastered projectiles at a young age while his village was peaceful. His heroes were warriors. He ran away to go Viking with the great heathen army and rose to the ranks. He never got high enough for his aspirations and he joined the Order on the offer of power not even Odin could give him. So he's a Warden of War. He's a Palatunus in the Order of Ancients, and now he is a goner, guys. Looks like we're going to have to take down his other elite archers and his warriors. They do call him the Spearhead, which is interesting. Since he was called the Arrow, maybe that's a error in the text of the game. Oh man, I love this hammer. Look at these guys go down in heap there when you stun them. Just one heavy hit and they go down. Quite fun. Okay, let's see here. It's even a great combination when you can add poison on it as well. Quite fun. Maybe I'll try out fire someday, but the poison is quite fun to intoxicate the more strong enemies. Yeah, I'm getting really used to the shield combination as well. Someday I'll try out the different combination of, I think you can attack and have 2 shields, although I think it would take a lot of stamina, so I want to make sure I have a lot of stamina built up and stuff before I try out some of these different combinations. Still testing them out, but yeah, this is my favorite one so far by far, as I mentioned earlier. Wonder what your guys' favorite is if you're playing the game. Let's go ahead and talk to the Reeve Stowe here and tell him that we killed the Arrow and see where we go from here.
You're unharmed. Praise be to God.
It will take more than a few lads with newly polished bows to fell me.
The Arrow was a boy.
A man with a boy's brain called Avgos.
Avgos? That can't be right.
I could return with his head on a spear if you'd like to see.
No. You've no reason to lie. Yet Avgos, my old friend, had no cause to murder. He saw Lunden as a kiln of rage, to harden the softness of its younger men. Perhaps I ignored in him what I hoped not to see. Ambition, greed, anger.
From one man, such hatred is easy to spot, but from many, it's a fog that fills the room.
Power. Men will claw for it and cling to it at the cost of everything.
Very true, and it's cold comfort when glory has the taste of your family's blood. With Avgos gone, I'll turn my attention to the Leech.
Erke should be down at the quays. He'll be waiting for you.
If the compass should emerge, we'll let you know.
Then I'll be at St. Paul's Church, waiting for the good word. Take care, Broga.
Okay guys, let's go ahead and meet up with Reeve Erke, the fellow Dane, and see if we can track down the next Order of the Ancients culprit, the Leech. I think he's over here on the London dock area, so let's go ahead and head toward the docks. Bleeding the Leech is the name of this quest. Look at that, guys. Quite nice graphics. Let's go ahead and talk to Erke and see if we can track down some clues on who this Leech might be.
Is this the Leech's work?
Yeah. New corpses every day.
How many bodies is that now?
A score have been uncovered. Definitely the Leech's work.
How can you be sure?
Their eyes are scooped out. Black, empty caverns. Same as Trigger's gods.
There must be hundreds of people passing by here each day. Anyone see them dumped?
It's the riverbank winner. Every crooked dealing in this city goes through here.
Stowe has seen the same. It's not only the dogs.
How is that Sparrow hot? I worry for him.
Soft, but unsullied. He helped me find Avgos, and that's enough.
Avgos. I had a hunch or two about that arse blister. Should have acted.
Any hunches about the Leech you want to share?
Erke! Tell me it wasn't her!
It wasn't your daughter, dear Gyda. Take a breath.
Oh, thank Freya. I have such a fear I will find her down here. She works errands for a smith who sends her to these docks. Most times at night. I cannot stand it.
She works for a blacksmith. Do you know where?
Never told me his name, nor where he hammers. Tight-lipped about everything, this stubborn girl. I haven't seen her in 2 days, and feared the worst. In London, you must always fear the worst.
What sort of job did she have?
Ran errands and the like. She would make a delivery, trade it for hack silver, and scurry back to her smithy.
Do you know the name of the man?
Name. But I wish I did. I would box his ears and harvest his nuts.
Anything else you remember?
I had a neighbor once tell me she saw Regna, lingering for a time under the London Bridge. Worried me sick hearing that.
That's a good place to start. Thank you, Gyda.
A shady smith, a missing child. It's a lead with some weight.
London Bridge after sundown. It's worth a look.
Good. I'll hang about here and keep things calm. And Eivor, don't drop your guard around these docks.
Do I look like one who could?
Okay guys, we're gonna have to go over here to the bridge. Looks like it's straight down the river here. And see if we can find the lady's daughter or clues to it. You know what, this guy looks kind of cool. I think I'll recruit this Jans Viking here to be on my crew. He's got the new armor set that you can only buy with real money, so
Let's ring the sword song this day.
I'll get and add him to my crew here. That should be kind of cool looking. Alright, let's go ahead and head towards the docks here, and then maybe we'll meditate to see until morning. Oh, is that Gyda? Let me talk to see if I can talk to Gyda again.
I trust you will find my Regna. There is nothing for me without her.
Okay, let's go ahead and head closer to the bridge here. We can only find the potential blacksmith at night, so let's go ahead and meditate, and then it'll be nighttime. Another nice feature of the game. You don't have to wait for the real time there. You can just meditate and, hey, can you see me here on the dock, guys? Trying to walk over on top of me. As I suspected, that's the bridge here. We gotta go hide behind a crate and see if we can find the blacksmith where he normally meets up with the Gyda's daughter. Okay, it doesn't really... Again, I really don't like this Raven. I think that they really missed an opportunity here to do it like the other fellow bird companions of our assassins. They were always able to pinpoint stuff and then call things to our attention that we couldn't see. Looks like this Raven, all it does is really give us a big circle. And it's really disappointing how they did the Raven. Let's go ahead and hide behind this crate up here, and then wait and see what happens.
Best follow him. See where this leads.
Don't know how Eivor knew that that was the blacksmith, but we'll just go with it. I'm stuck here behind this crate here. See if I can track him from on the rooftops. Make it easier as I'm tracking him through the city.
Can't this clod walk any faster?
We'll just track him through the city here and see where he ends up.
Careful now.
If you see those beggars on the ground there and you see a little dot there, you can interact with them. Those beggars actually, if you pay them a small silver thing, you actually get a special high level weapon rune. So take that in mind when you see a beggar. Go ahead and pay them a little small silver fee, which is really minor in all aspects of things, and then you'll get a really great weapon
Is this the place or
rune for your legendary
just
weapons.
meandering?
It's a high level one, so take that in mind when you see a beggar. Go ahead and do that. In the worst case, pay a small amount of silver, get the rune, and then sell it if you have too many. It's actually going to give you more money than you paid the beggar. Okay, he's going over here in this building. Looks like some kind of church. That's a garrison. Boldisburg garrison here. Looks like we're going to have to do a little bit of stealth killing or even fighting to get this guy out. Look at all the guards. Okay, there's guys with keys. We'll do a little bit of recon here and then figure out where he went and then see if we can sneak in there. If we can't sneak in, we'll just have a big battle, guys. Either way, we'll find and interrogate this blacksmith. Again, a circle the size of a small town, not really going to help me out too much. Yeah, see, just using my Odin sight actually told me where the blacksmith is. The raven did nothing for me. He actually gave me a circle that was too big and didn't pinpoint my guy. The other birds in the past would just actually highlight him and make him golden color. They use blue in this, so that's fine. And it would have been a lot easier, but for some reason they went backwards in time on the skill levels of your companion. I don't understand it. The other ones it should actually progress as we go along here, and it didn't do that. So very, very disappointing on this raven here. I was looking forward to actually having a different bird type. Raven is the bird type of the Odin. Okay, I guess I'm going to have a little battle here, guys. Maybe I can hide in the tall grass here and hide a little bit before we get to fight too many guys, but they know where we are, so we got to kill these guys at least. Gonna have a whole bunch of guys to kill here. There we go. Oh, there's one of those war Vikings. Look, they're very strong. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and take this guy out. Won't be bad to take out a few of the leech's henchmen anyway. Stupid skull crusher guys. Really strong Vikings. They throw the two hatchets and they also do a lot of damage. But of course I can do damage too. There's a warband chief behind me and another big guy on the other side. Oh, got dodge here. Okay, we've got Oh, man. Got their big brute. There we go. Stun attack this guy. And we'll concentrate on the war chief here. Warbringer. Okay, shouldn't be that many more guys left here. Catch that arrow in mid-flight, which is a really cool skill. Love that missile return skill. Yeah, there can't be that many more guys left in this immediate vicinity, and then we'll just go ahead and harpoon this guy and then take him out here. Okay, don't see any other guys. Maybe just this one guy here. We can stun him and take him out. Oh, that was sweet. Man, that's awesome. Okay, we got some guys here shooting arrows at us. We don't want to get caught by the fire oil there. So. Man, there's a lot of archers here. I'm going to take out some of the archers before we go ahead and find and interrogate the blacksmith.
You won't escape!
Okay, looks like we might only have one more archer. Let's see if we can either shake him or go ahead and find out where he is and take him out. Okay, looks like we may have shaken him now. He doesn't know where we are. So let's see if we can find a way into this building here and talk to the blacksmith. Oh, just opened the door. Sweet.
You got the purse, I'm old. Huh? Who the fuck are you?
I'm a friend, Oija. Your money's with your lad.
What have you to do with him?
I'm keeping him safe. Had a fear he was being followed.
Tch, I knew he was soft. Not like my other girl. She was hard as hog's breath, that one.
What happened to her?
Fell ill a few days back. So I sent her to Good Sister Frideswid. Healer in town.
Sister Frideswid.
Got broken bones, a boil on your bum, or too much birth blood? She'll mend you quick.
She would need a broad set of tools for such work.
She would, and she has it. Comes to me for all her wants, and I craft for her what she needs.
Not anymore, you don't.
We are being raided!
I guess this guy's gonna attack us here. Okay, we know who the leech is now. It's Sister Frideswid. Nice. Oh, nice. Okay, so I guess the guy we were following earlier was not the blacksmith. It was actually just one of his goons that helps him out, just like the lady's daughter. And now we know who the culprit is, who the leech is. It's Sister Frideswid. And let's go ahead and see if we can track her down. Probably at a church somewhere. Since being the word sister, I would assume she's a nun of some sort. Let's take out a few more guys along the way here, and then we'll go find the leech. You can cross that name off the list. Sometimes they have really great eyesight. You can see you no matter where you go and what you do, and then sometimes like okay, the guy, the blacksmith there, didn't hear all the commotion outside, so that's how smart they are. So I don't understand the conflict there. I mean, other games do it by region sometimes. Like the people that are right down the road can't hear you because they're in a different region. But this one here, I've had a mixture of sometimes they're smart enough to go attack you and sometimes they aren't. Let's get some more health here, so we build up our bar. I think we're at 4, we can get all the way to 6 now that I've upgraded my satchel. By upgrading your satchel, every time you do that you get a point towards more healing, so you can build up more reserve of your food resources so that you can actually have a chance to heal that many times. You just have to fill the bars, which doesn't take that long actually, but it's a really good start. And they are expensive in the long run, but when I was upgrading my satchel I didn't get any more capacity to hold more goods, which confused me, but then I realized that that's what it was doing, so hope that helps you. Okay, we got the Roman ruins here we were at before, and then there's a big church over here, so some kind of abbey slash monastery area.
Better be hooded.
Probably a convent where the nuns are. Find and assassinate the Leech. Well, we know it's the sister. We don't know her purpose of what she's doing. Why is she killing and dismembering all these people and taking out their eyes? Okay, we know we have to go inside there. See if we can find a way in. There might be a way to sneak in here somewhere if I can find an open window or something. She is talking to another child. Maybe she's gonna kill that child too. Gotta get in there quickly. Not seeing any open windows or anything. Looks like we might have to go through the front door here, or the side door as you could call it. We definitely have to kill some people here, so let's take a few out. And then we can go on in after we thin the herd. There's quite a few soldiers here, so we'll have to take a little bit to take these guys out here, and then there's a whole bunch inside obviously, so we're gonna definitely have to fight our way through once we get in there, but see what we can take out here with our bow and arrow. Yeah, I really like the hunter bow. I think that's the best one so far. Predator bow in the other games was really good, but that's what I used to use a lot with my assassins in Origins and stuff, but it doesn't seem to be as good in this one. And I really don't like that you can't just switch easily between your two bows. You used to be able to carry the bows behind your back there, and you could just push one little direction on your pad there, and then you could switch between your weapons. And then this one you don't have that option. I was also hoping for customizable skill sets in combination with your armor, so you could just switch out your armor and your skill sets accordingly, but they haven't added that either. They did say they're going to have that, but they never had it when we got the game here. Maybe they'll add it in the future, but that's just silly. They should have done that automatically. Okay, we'll take out these guys here, and then we'll on the inside here, see if we can find the leech. Nice. Took down both people with that hard, Heavy hit.
This place is
Looks
heavily
like they're up here
guarded.
around the corner. Lucky us, we found the leech sitting right walking around the corner. We were able to assassinate her. That's pretty cool.
One more, that's all. I'm nearly finished.
That's enough.
Oh, it's you.
For all the dead we collect, dear sister, you and I are equals.
Quite a charnel house. I'd lost count of how many. I suppose I've been greedy in my research, but not for lack of care. The ancient ones, the arbiters, they built us out of simple pieces. So easy to break, so difficult to mend. There must be an improvement. We should be stronger, faster, smarter. I could have fixed us. I could have made us better.
We are blood and bone and spirit, Frideswid. Perfect as we are.
You've such beautiful eyes. Finish it, would you?
Okay guys, we crossed another Order of the Ancients off. Sister Frideswid. She was a healer, but also a mass murderer, guys. Okay, when we get an opportunity, we'll take a look at her picture here. Looks like it's safe enough to do that now. Okay, she should be over here, Sister Frideswid. When she was a girl, she watched her sister fall off a horse and break her spine. She could see that while her sister's soul and mind were very much intact, her body was broken. This sparked an interest in anatomy, where she would follow her like the shadow of a fire that wiped out her entire family. Okay, so we just killed the leech. The leech was using her for medical research, and she's now gone, so we don't have to worry about her. Let's go ahead and report back to the Reeve Erke and let them know what we found. A young girl, 16, peasant, Regna. She was named One Eye Blue, One Eye Green, imprint of the Ancient Ones. What secrets will I find locked in this prison of meat and bone? So this looks like she's collecting people's eyes because they had different eye colors. Interesting.
Removed. I have a feeling this is the missing Regna.
Alright, so we found the missing daughter, possibly, of Gyda. And when we get back, we can let her know that her daughter is no more and was killed by Sister Frideswid. Let's go ahead and look around here and see if there's anything we can get before we leave. See if there's any treasures or loot. Might have to fight our way out a little bit. Or maybe we'll get lucky and be able to just head on out. Okay, those guys are down. May have to take out these other two, and then we'll head out of here. Go talk to Erke.
Let battle sweat flow.
one heavy strike with the hammer, stun down on the ground, and then take him out with this another short light swing, and there they go. Come back and get all that loot later on. I'm not including all those things on my videos. If I'm just exploring and getting regular loot boxes. Oh, nice. Just main story stuff, and if we find it along the way while we're doing story, then I'll include that. But there's a lot of mysteries and wealth and other things out there. There's also things like tattoo schemes and ship schemes for how cosmetics and stuff like that, and also treasure maps and stuff. But other than that, I am just going to keep to the main story here for these questions. You guys can explore on your own. If you want to see something later on, let me know. And I'm also going to include things like the legendary animals and major battles and stuff like that. But other than that, we will just keep to the main storyline and the primary finds, like the things that go with the story, like the animus anomalies, for instance. I think that they end up being a story later on, I'm guessing, so we'll want to make sure we keep those in the videos as well. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm really enjoying playing it for you, and I hope to play it for you as we continue along, as we finish the whole story here. And then I'll do some exploring on my own afterwards, and then if they bring up the DLCs, we'll include those later. So here we are at St. Paul's Cathedral. We'll go ahead and talk to Sheriff Erke and see what he has to say about the clues and who we found out.
It is done.
Ah, the leech is bled out. And did you catch a name?
A nun, name of Frideswid.
What? The Good Sister? That can't be right. She was a saint. A healer and a... Gods! That brick fits this week's wall of shit.
Breaker's shit sounds about right. She was making dog meat out of Rekna when I found her.
Fuck!
You knew her?
She saved me. Mended the broken leg. Thought I'd lose it. But not with Frideswid. You wouldn't know it was ever broken. The sands will run backwards now. Without her, we'll return to balancing humors.
All of that for this. Secrets of the human form. How she saved lives.
And how she ended them. It might be the ravings of a madwoman.
Not every problem has a clean solution.
True. Very true. I've built my name selling the heart fix. I'll live with it.
This was her fix. All her ideas and discoveries written here. Ill-gotten gains.
I have a mind to burn that bloody tome. Is that the right call?
It has cures for everything. From boils to broken bones. It's worth keeping. We fight wars to save those we love, and pay in blood for what we win. This book, this is your good sister's battlefield, her kingdom.
You may be right. We can't return the dead to life, but their sacrifice can mean something. If you need me, I'll be at St. Paul's searching for something on the compass. Thanks for all this, Broca.
Okay guys, we'll continue looking for the compass after this in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay guys, that'll be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps out my channel a lot and shows me how much you appreciate the product I'm putting together for you. please leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think of the episodes so far and what you might want to see, or if you want me to highlight something you haven't seen so far. Really would appreciate to hear from you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do other episodes of Assassin's Creed Valhalla and other things I do. Check out the description below if you want to see some of the other games I put together for you. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and we will see you on the next Dark Comet adventure.